Howdy, Cowboys Nation. It's time to gear up and immerse yourself in the excitement on Cowboys News TV. Grab your favorite jersey, snag your go-to snack, and settle into the comfiest spot on the couch. Get ready for a thrilling exploration of the latest and greatest events surrounding America's team. This isn't just your typical sports update. It's a full-fledged expedition into the heart and soul of the Dallas Cowboys. Expect twists, turns, and a touch of that authentic Texas charm to keep you thoroughly entertained. So, before we plunge into the gridiron drama, do us a solid. Wrangle that subscribe button. Subscribing isn't just a simple click. It's your pass to join us on this epic journey. Help us reach the impressive milestone of 7,000 subscribers. Lasso that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's kick off this football fiesta with enthusiasm. Cowboys Nation, your support means the world to us, so let's thrive and relish the ride.
Cowboys Nation. Let's dive into the recent discussions surrounding the Dallas Cowboys' future plans and the reactions from fans and pundits. Following the disappointing first-round playoff loss to the Green Bay Packers, there's a dichotomy of opinions within Cowboys Nation about the team's direction. Run it back. Some fans and analysts advocate for continuity, suggesting that the Cowboys should maintain their core elements, including head coach Mike McCarthy, quarterback Dak Prescott, and likely defensive coordinator Dan Quinn. This perspective acknowledges the team's regular season success over the past 3 years, with 3 consecutive 12-5 records, 2 division championships, and a playoff win over Tom Brady. Blow it up. On the flip side, there are calls for drastic changes, with fans and pundits suggesting moves like bringing in Bill Belichick as head coach, exploring quarterback alternatives, or making significant adjustments to the coaching staff. Critics argue that the recent playoff failures indicate a need for a substantial overhaul to reach the Super Bowl. National pundits, including Kyle Brandt, Dan Orlovsky, and Mike Florio, have expressed skepticism about the decision to retain key figures like McCarthy and Prescott. There's a sense of urgency among some fans and analysts, advocating for a more aggressive approach to address perceived deficiencies. However, there's a counterargument that emphasizes the progress made in recent years. The team's consistency with 3 consecutive strong regular seasons, despite playoff shortcomings, is cited as evidence of a foundation that could lead to future success. While the loss to the Packers revealed shortcomings in coaching and execution, there's a belief that the team can learn from these experiences and improve. McCarthy, in particular, draws parallels between his early years in Dallas and Andy Reid's initial seasons in Kansas City, highlighting the eventual Super Bowl success Reid achieved in his 7th year with the Chiefs. Prescott, despite the playoff struggles, is recognized for his accomplishments, leading the NFL in passing touchdowns. The quarterback position often requires time for development, and there's confidence in Prescott's ability to lead the team. Quinn, as a highly regarded coaching candidate, has drawn interest from other teams, including the Seattle Seahawks. His potential departure would leave a void in the coaching staff, but the Cowboys must weigh the benefits of continuity against potential improvements. McCarthy remains optimistic about the team's trajectory, describing it as a championship program that hasn't yet achieved world championship status. The disappointment is acknowledged, but there's a belief in the potential for postseason success. In summary, the Cowboys are at a crossroads, with fans and analysts divided on the best course of action. The debate continues between those advocating for continuity and those pushing for a more aggressive approach to address playoff shortcomings. The coming offseason will be crucial in determining the team's direction. Cowboys Nation. The offseason is in full swing, and the Dallas Cowboys are being urged to make a bold move that could significantly strengthen their defense. According to Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox, the Cowboys should seriously consider signing Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle Chris Jones. Jones, a 29-year-old powerhouse, is set to become a free agent this offseason after a 1-year deal with the Chiefs. Knox's argument is straightforward. The Cowboys' run defense is average, and Jones is the NFL's premier player at the defensive tackle position. In key playoff losses against formidable opponents like the San Francisco 49ers, Buffalo Bills, and Green Bay Packers, the Cowboys' defense struggled against the ground game. Knox suggests that adding a premier defensive tackle like Chris Jones to the roster could significantly bolster the Cowboys' run defense. Despite recently using a first-round pick on Michigan defensive tackle Mazie Smith, who is considered a developmental prospect, Knox emphasizes the need for a proven force like Chris Jones. The Cowboys' defense ranked 16th in rushing yards and 15th in yards per attempt allowed, particularly struggling in losses against elite teams. Jones, boasting a 5-time Pro Bowl selection and 2 first-team All-Pro selections, had an impressive 2023 season with a defensive grade ranking 9th and a pass rushing grade ranking 3rd among all defensive tackles. However, the potential hurdle for the Cowboys is the financial aspect. Jones is projected to have a market value of $28.1 million per season for a total of $84.6 million across 3 years. Considering the Cowboys' tight salary cap situation, currently $1 million in the red, ranking 26th in the league, creating the necessary cap space to sign Jones would be a challenging task. Despite the financial constraints, Knox argues that Jones could be an immediate difference-maker against the run and a boost to the pass rush. If Jones is willing to consider a discount or if the Cowboys can make strategic roster moves to free up cap space, he could be the missing piece that helps the Cowboys overcome their biggest weakness. As the Cowboys navigate contract extensions for key players like Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, adding a proven winner like Jones might just be the spark needed to elevate the team to championship contention.
Let's dive into the latest news regarding Dak Prescott's contract and how the Cowboys might leverage a loophole to manage their salary cap situation. It's a common assumption that the Cowboys need to extend quarterback Dak Prescott to create cap space. However, Michael Lynn of the Dallas Morning News reports that there's a loophole in Prescott's contract that gives Dallas more leverage in managing their finances. The Cowboys added 2 void years, 2025 and 2026, to Prescott's 4-year, $160 million deal. This maneuver allows them to convert his salary into a signing bonus, creating cap room and enhancing financial flexibility. Dallas employed a similar strategy last offseason and could potentially use it again. By executing this move, Prescott's cap number could be reduced from $59.46 million. While this would be a smart financial move, Lynn suggests that the Cowboys will likely opt for a new contract extension for Prescott. According to Over the Cap, an extension might save slightly more cap room, estimated at $26.32 million. Currently facing a cap deficit of $19.74 million, the Cowboys are not in a favorable position to find a potential replacement for Prescott. With the 24th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, top quarterback prospects are likely to be off the board by the time Dallas is on the clock. Preserving a positive relationship with Prescott is crucial for the Cowboys. If he were to become a free agent in 2025, the Cowboys couldn't franchise tag him due to a no-tag clause in his contract. Additionally, Prescott holds a no-trade clause. At 30 years old and coming off one of the best seasons in his 8-year career, retaining Prescott ensures stability for Dallas. Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy expressed confidence in Prescott, stating, "I believe in Dak Prescott. I think he's clearly the answer, he's part of the solution moving forward." Despite the challenges, McCarthy believes in building on what Prescott brings to the table and sees him as a key component for the team's future success. Keep an eye on how the Cowboys navigate Prescott's contract situation and the impact it will have on the team's financial outlook. We'll be here to keep you updated on all things Cowboys.